What is up, everyone? Welcome back to yet another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of bonding with peeps, along with taking on the Coliseum and beating a couple of guys, or to get a couple of items. And also bring up our courage and tolerance and doing all that fun stuff in the last episode. And I did decide to end off the episode early because of the fact that we're getting into story, and I don't know how long this upcoming soiree is going to be. I didn't want to risk the episode being about 2 hours long, because when it comes to episodes being that long, it takes a lot to edit all that in one, because like whenever I put it into Wondershare Filmora, it is a struggle, because sometimes it'll like freeze on me, and then like it's just not a fun time whenever I'm editing that long of episodes. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on with some stuff, and we're going to continue on with some stuff. We're going to be bringing up our wisdom here in a second by going to the Watchtower again. And then we're going to be getting into some more story as we move forward. So we're going to go ahead and head on over to the Watchtower. I don't remember where it's at. I tend to get lost in these cities pretty quick. Oh, it's literally right to my right here. So we're going to head into the Watchtower again, bring up our wisdom some more, and then continue on with the actual story that's going to take place tomorrow at the soiree. And I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know what's exactly going to happen, but I'm excited to see what we're in for. So made it, and what view it is. Pearlhaven is pretty unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than other places we've been to. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first, but I've really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea, listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of the port. I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever. Even forever, it would be boring. Do you like the ocean that much? It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't. You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it. And with that, we get some more pips into wisdom. And we're closest to getting rank 4 on tolerance, for what it seems like compared to the other royal virtues. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. And from what it seems like, there is going to be 5 of each rank. Gallic and I headed back. And now as time marches forward, we're going to move forward with the story. So we got going on.
At last.
Right. Everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Louis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louis together. Let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees the one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Louis's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Louis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it will be on you to take them out. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Louis. Louis is best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. No pressure. I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Alrighty, here we go. Louis's soiree.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martyrus guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Louis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Louis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Hmm. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner. Elsewhere, is that a problem?
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty. As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
If I had to guess, we're gonna bump into Juna when we go into the Charadrius. I bet you that's what's gonna happen.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up. There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Be out of place. I'm nervous. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Lord Louis for the throne. Follow me and this land may be saved. You have my sword.
Count Louis will be king. Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Louis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking
Hey,
we're running into...
Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
I'm pretty sure we're going to be running into Juno when we head to Charadrius. Is it Charadrius or Charadrius? Or Charadrius? I don't even know, man. Glodell, what do you want? You gonna spoil my plan since you're so jealous?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, this seems like my opportunity to slip out. Doggo! Didn't even see me. Hey, my popularity rank went to 23. More people have taken an interest in me, and Louis has formally acknowledged it. Now, we just need to find a formula to the prince's curse. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Charadrius while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the soiree. The lift to Louis's quarters over there. Oh jeez, I didn't mean to hit the thingy-mabob. The lift to Louis's quarters is over there. We need to be careful, so let's sneak in quick. Hang on, these are guards in front of the lift. Or there are guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
Near that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Somebody got you worked up? Alright, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Crabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. Yep, we're definitely gonna be bumping into Juna here.
Oi.
Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
That's great. This is our chance. Juna's cheating on Luis. It worked out perfectly. Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, God.
This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
we just keep up the charade as long as we can?
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
Man, so Luis definitely had a. I feel like Luis definitely had a play in. I don't know how am I supposed to say this. I feel like he had a role in everything that's happened to us. You know, like the whole prince getting poisoned or whatever happened, whatever. The prince getting poisoned, and that affected us. And then the whole Stroll thing with him denying forces to go over there. You know, so I feel like he's gonna have a role to play in every single one of our characters' backstory, I guess you could say.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Claudel's definitely going to try to get in good graces with Luis here. And we've just been standing here the entire time. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel a strange sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. Whoa, we moving? Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff schedule for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed, what's our course?
Oh no, oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We gotta change the flight path. We'll ramp straight into the sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. Yikes. Who's making this runner run? Is it Juna?
Phew! Close one.
Oh, okay.
What was that? The floor suddenly
What the
tilted.
hell is going on here?
Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
We're gonna get blown away. We're gonna fall into the water, aren't we? Yeah, we're just taking a little swim. You knew the wind could be that strong. Oh no, we're already at the edge here. Gallica flying around while I'm tripping.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Charadrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out into the hole, but failure is not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do? Get back inside. Wait for help. Head for Luis's private quarters.
Huh?
What? Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. But actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room.
Did you?
Hey! Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hole? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? We gotta risk it for the biscuit, Gallica. If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. I'll try. Blade riding up the outer walls. This is so cool. Use L to control the protagonist while he's on his sword, and use the areas wider than normal as scaffolds. You automatically jump between scaffolds. However, if you jump where there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters. Okay. Okay. No, this is so cool. Oh no, wrong way. No, we're good. Oh no. Did you make it? Or did I fall? My head's spinning. Oh, this is cool.
Look at that.
Okay, where are we going? There's no way you're gonna make... How are you gonna make that jump? Go for it! Jump! Okay, well, we made it somehow.
All right.
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. Phew. I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
Uh-oh. I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If you don't get inside quick, we're dead. Look at Gallica standing on the scaffold. She's so short. Whoa, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry. Wait. Yeah. Phew. Just in time. If we'd stay out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are. Huh.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
Okay. Got dinner plans? The curse formula is somewhere in here, goof. Just in case we have to fight, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my archetype to Magic Seeker. Oh, technically, I guess Wizard is better. Magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse formula is hidden somewhere, like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something?
Good.
Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. I'm seeing several books on magic stacked on this shelf. No formula yet. Definitely noticed something about spells, though. Where the heck is it? We'll just have to keep looking. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Charadrius.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Louis has claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. You don't think he hit the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah. Still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust boat in sight. Okay. Unfolded map. It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird. Never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. Okay. Books on books about magic here. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies. Huh. Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formula's on the shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Let's check this plant. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them before, somewhere before. Are these? These are royal flowers. The ones Louis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find a formula and quick. We have to save the prince. Huh, can't get it open. This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be on this one after all? Familiar book. What is it? Find something? Hold up, is that...
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Louis?
Oh.
It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Must be coincidence.
That's impossible.
Do you think Louis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box.
I'm just waiting for us to bump into Juno.
Formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Yep. Yep, I knew it.
What are you doing here?
I was asked to run an errand. I was looking for something. I got lost. That's not gonna say that. I was looking for something.
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it.
Nope.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Louis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
You're definitely joining our side, aren't you? You are definitely joining our side. I can feel it already. I can see it. We have a common goal. It seems like maybe. I mean, I don't know what your goal is, but we may have a common goal. I think Juno's gonna be joining us. Oh, I think so. I would like Juno to join us. She's cute. She's pretty. She can sing. I love a girl that can sing.
I get it now.
This is your plan all
You
along.
snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Oh. Whoa. Hey now. Whoa.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
She looks like, is she tearing up a little bit? This guy's like, huh? What's going on?
Hey, get away from him.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you looking for? What are you plotting? My lips are sealed.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica.
Do they know? Does she recognize Gallica? Or does she recognize the name at least? What do you know, Juna?
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal!
We're gonna act like we're lovers, aren't we? Glodell, but what are you doing outside of there, huh? You're really trying to get back into his good graces, aren't you? No, it's just Juna and I just having a little fun, if you know what I mean.
And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart. What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
She is definitely going to be on our side in the future. I don't know how close, I don't know how near or how far in the future, but she's going to be by our side. She has to be. Clearly, she recognized Gallica from somewhere, and maybe she's looking for something to help the prince too. Who knows? I don't know. But she recognized Gallica from somewhere. She knows about the curse. She knows that we're looking for the curse. It seems like. What's Juna's role in all this?
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Yeah, definitely. She's gonna be my lover.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades. Let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Oh.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Louis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition? Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Louis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide.
Glodell back
if you
already?
think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
There's no way Glodell's back already and was able to tell him all this, right? Even then, no, I doubt it. He was probably told before that there's he was probably told before that maybe somebody in the midst that's a rat.
Louis will be king! Hail
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
All right, let's go.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Louis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Uh-oh.
Hey, Del! Look!
The Charadrius is airborne.
What? Why?
Charadrius, that's how you
anything
say
about
it.
to take off today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Louis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
No.
Whoa, Del!
We're gonna die today. We're gonna die today.
This is no good.
The runners stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Juna and Gladel.
Hurry!
Whoa, it's open. Earlier we weren't able to get through. The trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way. And that'd be why Gladel was able to get in here too. This is bad. All set? No telling what might happen in a situation like this. Let's go. Right, we've got to hurry. We got Magic Seeker, so hopefully we'll be okay. I really hope there is a way to raise up ranks quicker or archetypes quicker. Ah, stop it!
Was that?
That was Juna. I think she's on the deck. We need to help her. Yeah, not gonna ignore a distress call, alright? To the deck then. It's gonna be hard for me to give her a voice.
No!
Oh!
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Whoa, that's a big doggo.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else!
Wonder what Gladel's reasons are for the way he's acting. Like, I know like it's all about like he's not getting noticed by Luis, but I wonder if there's more behind that rather than just he's not getting noticed by Luis. Wonder what type of past he has.
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. There's been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Oh, here we go. We gotta fight this guy on our own.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Can't attack due to a hostage. I see.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Red.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Can't attack because the hostage.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Hey, You did not just do that.
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Louis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
Don't you dare touch Juna.
It worked?
Oh, big slap.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your
Yes.
friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
How does she know this?
I thought as much. Surprising, though.
Oh, here we go.
I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Here we go.
O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my
Whoa.
song. Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Oh, this is so cool. Sorry, I'm like getting chills throughout this entire scene.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Here we go.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. But it really, especially for me, that's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Masked Dancer archetype. Along with its own skill, the Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. Really? Interesting. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped to obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia. Huh.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight.
Ice Blue Dance. Oh man. Is there two of them? Oh yeah, it's two of them. This Ice Blue Dance inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to ice, ignores resistances. Okay, well I don't have ice on anybody right now, so that's probably not a good idea. Art of Dance, increased success rate of skills that inflict status ailments. Let's try this out.
Burn!
It's okay.
Good damage. Mage Strength. Ow. See how much damage we can do to him. Good damage. Good, it's actually pretty tough. Ouch. Bring up her attack. Bring it up some more. Pretty sure we can survive another hit. Mage Flow? What's that? Ooh, ouch. Okay. Bone Claw Slash. Oh, jeez. Okay. Good damage. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I'm freaking dead. I'm dead. Oh, let's use one of our bombs of life. She's actually doing more damage than I would be doing, I think. Try to get rid of Hector as quickly as possible. But I really don't think we can even do much to Glodell anyway, because he is a top candidate, I think. Mage Salvation. Is that going to heal? Yeah, it does. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's your freaking weakness.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
If I would have known you had the weakness the entire time, I would have gone for that. I just want to try this because I want to see how much damage it does. Oh no, it doesn't do anything. It just makes him weak to ice. I thought it actually did something, like damage wise. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and heal up. There we go. That's the damage I like. I think I can survive another hit. Let's see, are you weak to Cyclo by chance? No, but we're still doing him good damage. Nice dodge. Hell yeah, Juna. Get out of here, Glodell.
Help me!
Oh, look at that EXP.
Okay.
Nice, then we got a rank up.
I feel stronger.
Start bringing up my strength some more.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
On Knife's Edge. Ooh.
What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't.
Wait, hold on. Since this is happening, doesn't that mean we're high up in the ranks? Because this only happens if you're like one of the top like 3 or whatever, top 3 or 4. This happens like if somebody tries to assassinate you, like what happened with Grius. He tried to assassinate Luis, right, and then he was stopped. So does this mean we're in the top of the ranks? I mean, we are popularity rank is level 23 or is 23. So that could mean that we're starting to really show on that rock, maybe. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Because otherwise, I would be dead right now. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
I can't breathe. Why?
Damn.
Is he dead?
So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Louis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, we're in the right here. We didn't sneak in. It was this guy. Now he's dead, and it wasn't us. But this could also play into their favor, the fact that we can't get killed, because that means that's helping Louis. I guess, I don't know.
Oh well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Her acting is kind of top tier, ain't gonna lie.
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
That was a close one. Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Gladel. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Mine. Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
He,
Wait, who are we who are we talking about? Who are we talking about here? Is she saying that I did that? Is she saying that Skye did that?
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Oh, yeah. She's saying it in a way that it makes them think that Skye did it. I think, if I'm reading this correctly.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Top tier acting.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Yep, so that's why it protected us, because now our face is starting to show on the... I see, okay.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we were in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he's so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
So it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. So now Louis is going to be taking Gladel's spot.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Oh, Gina's falling in love with us. We love it.
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
I love this.
Let her do as she pleases.
Louis don't care.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Louis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
20. Seems the reputation I gained at the exhibition saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Louis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Louis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius. Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
Ah, I see.
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Louis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Louis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
Yeah, no, Gallica. We're together now. We had that moment, remember? She opened up to her archetype, or she awakened to her archetype. It was just the two of us. We had those two interactions where she was all up on me. You know, it all works out. We're a thing now.
No. Louis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Louis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why.
I wonder what... So we have an idea of what Juna is looking for, clearly. I wonder what her sister's role in all this is then, because obviously... Because we saw that one cutscene with her sister. I forget her name. I'm not remembering her name at the moment. So I'm really curious as to what, like, are Juna and like her sister like in on the same thing, or is her sister looking at things in a different perspective? I mean, I guess we'll figure out as we move forward with the story, but I'm just curious, you know, because we know we have an idea of what Juna's stance is in all this, but I wonder what her sister's stance in all this is, or role rather.
Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Louis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections, Captain?
Fine by me. We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
There we go. Juna, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I can sense Gallica's strong determination.
Gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Louis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Let's do it.
Right. All yours.
I'm so glad I decided to split this into 2 episodes. I was about to do all this in the last episode. That episode would have been 2 hours long at this point.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, We risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry. Alrighty. I want to actually... Not Julian. There we go. On Juna. Initially thought to be in the league with Louis, the surprising truth is that she's actually the second agent sent by the Resistance to save the prince. Her passion for singing, though she has been genuine, as a Nydia, she has lived her life under false pretenses, extending even to her physical appearance. Because of this, she feels that singing is the only true experience she has ever had. Rela Cygnus, a young Ishkia woman and magic healer affiliated with the Crown Theocracy. Her mastery of healing magic is beyond her years, many calling her the best in the kingdom. She was even brought before the king to heal the prince, despite being no more than 12 years old. Oh wow, that's impressive. Healing magic requires delicacy, making it difficult to wield through magic igniters. Thus, magic healers often move in wealthy circles throughout the kingdom. Despite her great abilities, Rela has long served as a healer for the common people of the capital. Her devotion to the public without regard for wealth or fame has led many to respect her, and she is often referred to with the title Saint. A watchdog often accompanying Gladel. Though he looks unerringly vicious, it is said he was originally a friendly stray dog before being forcibly melancolized by Gladel's magic igniter. Huh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, let's head on over to the church then. Rela's inside the church. Let's go. I don't know what type of voice to give her. Not yet, anyway. I'll figure it out as we go, as time goes by, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rela is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is.
I see.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rela Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Louis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rela.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Louis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh! You didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
She won't need it, of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask you to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Will do.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Louis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. Then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Can I go to bed now?
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Party information. Here we go. You can change or add members to your party from the party option to main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. Reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist. Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Okay, cool. Well, before we do that, let's actually form our party real quick. So it took out Heisme. I think I'm going to take out Straw's so good though. I guess we'll stick with this for the time being, until we figure something out. Because I gotta remember who gets the same amount of experience. Wait, no, didn't we get something that gives everybody experience, like the proper amount of experience? Let me see. It's one of these. It wasn't you. I think it was not this one. I think it was you, right? No, you just had Rapid Swapper. Somebody gave us something that gives experience to the. Okay, while in reserve, Stroll will gain experience at the normal rate. Okay, so yeah, in that case, so yeah, it's what the party members learn as you progress, and they learn it at I don't remember what rank this was, probably like 6. Well, let me check with Hulkenberg. Does she get it too? Oh, she already has it. Okay, so she already has it. So in that case, I can take out either Hulkenberg or Stroll until Heisme has it, and until Juna has it. Clearly, we don't have a bond with Juna right now, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get one. So I think what I'm going to do, since Heisme won't get as much experience, I think I will switch out Hulkenberg. Then Hulkenberg will gain the same amount of experience as she normally would. Does that work? Does that go for the archetypes also? I don't know, but we still have to get Hulkenberg up to mage. And yeah, if I had to guess, Juna's going to be one of these 3. And then if I had to guess, I think all 3 of these guys are going to be new party members. We have Juna, and then it looks like there's still room for 2 more on the party formation here. So I want to assume we get 2 more party members after this. So we'll stick with this group for the time being. It is a better setback that we've lost the means to break His Highness's curse. Yet would serve nothing to allow only wallow in dismay. If the only path that remains is slaying Louis, we must seek new strength with zeal renewed. You are fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Juna and Rella. I must confess I near total ignorance of modern trends, and those that set them. What about you? Well, that certainly could have turned out worse than it did. All thanks to your engineer, I assume. That crazy uncle-looking chap. Crazy uncle? Nearest, was it? Never seen a man run such a tight ship with a few loose screws on his own. That aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand on ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. And where's Stroll? Is there anything on here? Oh, hey, look at that. We got 3 new recipes. Curse Love Ballad. We can't make it because we don't have rock beans and briny salt. I think we can actually buy that. Whoa, restores 100 MP. Ooh, that would be good. But we don't have rock beans for it or briny salt. We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road anytime. Stroll might have actually gone to bed already. Okay, I want to see what this whole Seeker mask thing is about with Juna. So what all do you got? Ice Blade Dance, Sable Dance. Okay, so you just have stuff that gives people weaknesses, so that will come in handy, I feel like. Then what else do you learn? Mass Reverie. Recovers a medium amount of casts MP every turn. Oh, that's actually really good. More if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Ooh, nice. Deals heavy magic fire damage to all enemies. Okay, I do want to look at your. Oh, you just start with it. Okay. Adds a resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. So we just have to we're gonna have to get more masks then. Do we have anything new in academia, by chance?
Would you look at this?
It seems you've another new ally, and this time quite an unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds the power both unique and interesting. Prepare new special equipment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special equipment from enemies in battle. Magic Seeker. So that's what all these mask stuff are. For science! Okay, cool. So let's get one of each. Let's get one of each since we have the things for it. Well, we're gonna get one for each one we can get. And we can get a thief mask. I think that's all we can get for now. Let's head on now. And it looks like all we can do now is just go to bed. So let's go ahead and head to bed and call it a day. Oh, let's go to the pantry real quick. Cool, well, let's head to bed since we can't really do anything else anyway. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to wait to record this in a separate episode because it would have been tough. Rest well. Finding it hard to sleep. It's as good a time as any for some reading, I guess. Oh, here we go.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Should probably have Gina return any maglet keys we got on to Charadrius as well, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Yeah, of course. You have to have this moment with every one of our characters. Or party members.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talking through the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Louis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Louis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Louis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Louis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Roussan, hiding his inadequacy behind Louis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Oh, really?
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
I thought she was dropping out of the race.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Alrighty.
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Louis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is...
Where's Katharina? I thought she was also in the top 20. They said she jumped pretty high, so I thought she'd be here also.
Recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place, in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the Autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
I wonder. I know. I'm just wondering this. His face hasn't been seen, right? I wonder if he's going to end up joining our party. I don't know. Just the reason I'm saying this is because of the fact that he's like not so happy about this whole round right here. He seems pretty pissed off about it. He's probably not going to join our party, but I'm just throwing it out there. We have no idea who our next two party members are going to be. We don't. But I feel like he's a possibility just because of the fact that he's so pissed about this next round. Who knows? Maybe. I'm probably wrong. Most of the time I'm wrong, but you know, whatever.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Louis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Louis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Louis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Louis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Charadrius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord,
Fidelio is
where
not...
can we find this fancy lance?
Fidelio is not having it, man. Fidelio definitely has his suspicions here.
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Well, we're back at the end. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios.
All right.
Guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go. So where are we going? Divine Lands, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clamal like me. Have you seen any Masari around here then? Someone who seemed like they might know more about it? I told you I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a Mastari or two there. Now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people if I'm being honest. But maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Oh, okay. So here. Okay, but before that, I do want to go to a shop real quick. Oh, I can't go anywhere. Never mind. Because I wanted to get some more items. Yeah, whatever. I'll just go to the... excuse me. Oh, it's you two. Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I am a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Don't you disagree?
Sure.
No, I don't. Well then, let's talk to the lady who owns the place, shall we? I'm glad you understand. Good day to you. Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. A divine lance. Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. He had a large mask on. Must have been Mastari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
So...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar. Alright, well, I think this is as good a place as any to end off this episode. We've done plenty of story in this episode. So I think it's just best that we go ahead and head on out and wait until next episode to continue going forward with the story and probably do some traveling also. So if y'all enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. See you then.